My name is Goreti Nagawa. I work with Uganda Youth and Adolescents Health Forum as a program officer for sexual reproductive health and rights. On behalf of Ministry of Health, Uganda Youth and Adolescents Health Forum, together with the Naguru Teenage Center, Action for Health Uganda and Reach a Hand Uganda, organized a pre-event for the RMNCAH assembly, which is coming soon, and we held a pre-event for the youth. This year's overall objective of the National Assembly is looking at coordination and accountability for effective and efficient implementation of RMNCAH services. We brought together young people at a Silver Springs Hotel, about 150 of them, to dialogue and find out challenges together with solutions on how best they can access RMNCAH services. And with this event, young people were able to tackle challenges as well as coming up with solutions, and these were presented by the different groups of young people that discussed during our breakaway sessions. It was a very interactive session where young people at the end of it all came up with a statement that will be read at the National Assembly. The dialogue was a platform for young people to hold their leaders accountable, as we all understand our leaders have made so many commitments, including the Sustainable Development Goals, looking at the FP 2020 commitments where they promised to come back home here and operationalize the adolescent health policy, as well as passing guidelines like the SRHR guidelines. So this dialogue was to hold leaders accountable and also to track progress so far made by the government of Uganda on the RMNCAH services for the young people.
And we also think it's a contribution to the RMNCAH, Adolescent Health in Uganda. We've engaged, we've also formed clubs, healthy clubs and supporting clubs where we've helped young people. People gave examples of the young people living with HIV that have a WhatsApp group where they keep reminding themselves, okay, it's time for everyone to take the medicine and things of that sort. Then we have also mentored fellow young people to present issues on SRHR, demand for services, and advocate for what they need. And remember, most times people say young people don't know what they need, but I think we know what we want. On health-related information and also life skills, and then some bits of livelihood, because you realize that everyone has a talent, and people sometimes handle the living fund. Young people have also been empowered to create a living for themselves. And therefore, we feel that we are building a young person that is all around. Someone is healthy and then they have a source of income. Then we have also contributed to adolescent health through research. People have shared that there are different organizations and partners that have conducted a number of research on teenage pregnancies, adolescent health, and so many other issues. And which research is contributing to the kind of data that would inform programming and implementation of best programs that could help young people.
We also had a panel discussion where we had Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, UNFPA and Gender, where they came out and recommended for a multi-sectoral approach to reduce maternal mortality, as well as Ministry of Education also talked about the sexuality framework that Ministry of Education has come out to see that adolescent health and achieving RMNCAH interventions can be achieved.
An example, Ministry of Health has quite a lot of policies and guidelines it has developed. For instance, I'll give you the early childhood and development strategy that we have developed with Ministry of Education, and almost half of, Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development. Half of the implementation is with Ministry of Health. Sexuality education framework that the education sector will talk about quite many components of reproductive health, And Ministry of Health developing itself other policies and guidelines. That's an example, the SRHR policy and guidelines that are being discussed that have been approved by senior top management, the adolescent health policy, which is multi-sectoral. And when we talk about adolescent health, we are talking about building the physical, social, mental, spiritual, economic, and social aspects in order to grow what we call a whole adolescent or a whole child within our context. This is really a child because adolescents 10 to 19 years and a good part of it is they are really children.
UNFPA also recommended that civil society organizations should also continue working on issues of young people by also coming out from Kampala and also engaging young people from villages such that they can also be oriented on RMNCAH services so that they can increase access to these services to these particular groups of young people who are not in Kampala.